asked Isabel, I said, when she was coaching me in terms of what would be useful for you this morning, and we went back and forth in a lot of ways. And I said, well, has anybody done anything around self-care? And she's like, no, which is the Achilles heel of those of us who are helpers, healers, counselors, medical people, teachers, like people whose business is people. Most often our self-care comes at the end of the list and not at the beginning. So I thought that that's what I would context this morning within, even as it relates to the social unrest, the pandemic, the financial ruin that many people will experience coming out of this time, and the acknowledgement, which perhaps some of you have thought about and some of you have not, the acknowledgement that this long-term impact of these days, right? So like we're still in the kind of crisis of it or trauma of it, the unknowing of it, the unending of it, like we're still in all of that. But 10 to 15 to 20 years from now, it will still be influencing many people, especially those people who are children now, who will grow into the adults that they will be. This is a defining experience in their life, which if all of us think back, for me, it was, I'm a child of the 60s. I was born in the 50s, but my consciousness and recognition to social, external environment was defined and created by the 60s. And I know for me, that was defining in my life, and a lot of the attributes that Isabel and Melinda and Len spoke of in relationship to myself come directly out of the influence of the 60s for me. So when I look around, I know that many of you all were there with me in that time period. Excuse me. And those of you who are younger or older have your 60s, whatever that might be, in terms of the influence in the way you think, and maybe even the choices you made in terms of the careers you've chosen and how you've lived your life. So just wanted to really context that.